Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm just doing another commentary-like video thing on why I thought the most recent Nintendo Direct was disappointing. Before this video starts, yes, that is random 3D World plus Bowser's Fury footage in the background. Don't worry about it. I could not be bothered to get the actual clips, so you're just going to have to deal with that. And I don't know what music's playing, but I hope it's good. Yeah, let's get right into it. Immediately, I do not care for Pyro and Mithra. Those two characters, they're just more anime sword fighters to me, which, you know, sounds bad, but they look like they're going to be pretty fun to play, but the characters themselves just do not interest me in the slightest. I'm not a Xenoblade fan, I don't like JRPGs, or really RPGs in general. There's a few that I like Untitled and such, but mainly, I was just very disappointed with the first announcement. And it kind of set a whole tone for the entire Direct. I think it was more anime than normal. Today's video was instead just gonna be me just going along saying, it's just gonna be me counting up how long the Direct was and like dividing the anime segments up and seeing which one was longer. But I'm pretty sure anime takes up more time than anything else in the Direct. Like, I think it's over 50%. I cannot confirm that, but it's still just funny to think about. Right, next, Fall Guys on Switch. I'm just gonna do this in whatever random order I remember it in, by the way. So, don't expect any order, really, because I don't remember it, to be honest. Fall Guys on Switch. Yeah, it was inevitable. As soon as the contract that ran out with PC and PS4, it was inevitable that it was gonna get ported to Switch. It's a very Switch-like game. Honestly, it would have fit there better as a Switch exclusive to begin with, to be honest, but, oh well. It's also coming to Xbox, which makes sense, as the contract has expired. They won't just do another one with Nintendo. I don't think there's cross-play. I don't know, though, which will be kind of annoying. But yeah, I won't be getting it, because I got it for free with PS Plus a while back when it first released. So that's fun. Next. The next thing I remember is Mario Golf. I don't really care. My brother got Super Mario, whatever tennis one is that we're on now, and we played it for like a bit, played the story mode a bit, and I just kind of got bored of it, really. It wasn't very good. There's only like one good Mario sports game that I played, and that was Mario Strikers. Mario Strikers was an amazing game. It's probably got some dumb soccer thing, but it's charged football over here. Mario Strikers Charged Football, I believe it's called, and it was great. It's on the Wii. I never played the GameCube version because, you know, I was a Wii child. But, yeah, it's really fun. There's like this story mode thing. It's actually a cool story mode with like tournament and stuff, but this video isn't about that. But yeah, overall, I just don't care. I mean, it looks fun, but it's just gonna be, if I get it, it'll just be the same thing that happened with Aces, that's it. I'll just play it for a bit, play the story mode for a bit, and then get bored and leave it. So, yeah. The next thing I remember is them just spending 5 minutes on this Elder Scrolls, like, not sequel, but like by the same engine and such. And they just spent 5 minutes on it out of nowhere. And then, like, yeah. And it was just, it was just horrible to sit through, to be honest. Because it was just, can you move, everyone was just like, can you move on please, we get it. It went on for 5 minutes. And then, like, the Age of Calamity DLC, it was kind of, you know, first-party Nintendo game. Might not be first-party, actually. But, like, a proper Nintendo game DLC gets about, what, 30 seconds and a splash screen showing what's the DLCs, and you literally have to pause the Direct to get a good look at. It's just weird. Yeah, that's just the next thing that I remember. I mean, the Age of Calamity DLC looks good, and I've really been enjoying Age of Calamity, but I might not get it. It depends, really. I'll see if it's any good when it actually releases. I definitely won't be buying it in advance. Next along, I'm sure there's so much stuff that I'm missing, but actually no matters. But next thing I remember is the Zelda thing, where it's like the Zelda fake out, where it's like, hi, I'm not gonna talk to you about Breath of the Wild, and yeah, that was funny. I like that. But yeah, Skyward Sword HD. I'm not a Zelda fan. Yeah, so that pretty much gives my point for that, doesn't it? It looks good. I'm happy for all the Zelda fans who never got to play it on Wii. And the motion controls look implemented definitely very interestingly with like the stick thing. I mean, there wasn't much other way they could have done it, but like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, especially how drift is gonna affect it. I feel like there's gonna be so many just good Joy-Con drift videos where it's just Link's sword going up at like a TAS rate or something like that, which would just be funny. Yeah, I don't think there's much else, to be honest. And this gets to my main part about the direct that was very much disappointing for me. Let's just... It was 50 minutes, and about 10 minutes of that was stuff that I recognised, let alone cared about. It was basically an Indie World Deluxe, wasn't it? It's just... There was so much stuff that minimal people cared about. And yeah... There's just a whole lot of nothing, and then like tiny snippets of a good direct. And it's just happened to be the good things of the direct I'm not particularly a fan of, being the new Smash characters, Mario Golf, Skyward Sword HD, Fall Guys on Switch, which is pretty big, but like I'm sure there's other ones as well that other people. There's always going to be one game that's like from a niche like Tales of Mana. If you've made it this far, you know who you are. Yeah. Stuff like that, there'll always be one person who realizes, oh, I've been waiting for that for so long. I'm so excited, but for the general audience, it's just like not a big thing. And that was the issue in this one. And then the DC like mini girls segment was just, it was excruciating. It was just, the graphics, it was all just terrible. Oh yeah, and the EA games, they look fine, I guess. They look like EA games, to be honest. But yeah, on to the big one, and the only one thing I really cared about in this direct, Splatoon 3. So, Splatoon 3. It's interesting because between the release of Mario Kart 8 in 2014, we will now have 3 Splatoon games before a main series Mario Kart again that isn't a port. Think about that. Which is insane to think about. Because like Mario Kart is one of the flagship series of Nintendo. I mean, we got 8 Deluxe and like Home Circuit and all that, but one's basically a Deluxe port, obviously, and the other one is a spin-off. Like, so, and Splatoon 3, well, it looks good. It looks just like Splatoon 2 more. It doesn't look like anything that would verify it having like full sequel status yet. It seems to be. It looks more like an extended DLC for the game, like more updates. Adding more weapons and such. If we get more details and I turn out to be wrong and it's just it becomes this like new thing, but for now it just looks like more Splatoon 2, like a different hub world, presumably a different story mode, but then again there was expansion for that, so they could have just done more DLC. But I hope we get some more details that will help separate it from Splatoon 2. And yeah, honestly, I would have preferred Mario Kart 9 because we already have Splatoon 2, which is a new Splatoon game on the Switch, and even though they're not doing any Splatfests anymore, they're still doing like rank mode and stuff, and they're the one-off Splatfest, so you know. I feel like that's about it, but I feel I'm missing out so much, and that's because this direct. Okay, I'm gonna get to my final points now instead of just this rambling. Why it was disappointing overall. It was 50 minutes, and most of it was stuff that minimal people care about. That was basically my biggest problem with it, and the sheer amount of anime. I mean, I know Nintendo's a Japanese company and all, but bloody hell, that's a lot of anime. But yeah, it just... For 50 minutes of a direct, I was just very disappointed, especially because it's this first one in like 520 days, which was just, yeah. But, oh well. Right, for the future, I hope we get another one this year. It's looking like we're going to get another one this year, because the second half of the year, nothing is coming out. Like, try to think right now what is coming out in the second half of this year. Look, that's a big title. Like, past August, or July, whatever. There's nothing. I think Skyward Sword HD is like July or something, and that's the last thing. Which means we're probably going to get thing at the online E3 this year, which hopefully will be good. And we'll probably get Pokemon things as well from like Pokemon Directs at some point, so yeah. Other than that, I believe that's everything. Comment your thoughts on the Direct down below. what would you have preferred, Mario Kart 9 or what we did get, Splatoon 3? There's a lot of Splatoon fans in my audience, so I have a feeling I'll get Splatoon 3 as the answer there. But still, comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, you may as well subscribe if you got this far. You clearly enjoy my voice for some reason, so yeah. Give this video a like or a dislike, depending on how you thought about it, because why not? And yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye, 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 bye. Check out my Twitch and Discord. Bye.